Back with the remix. These boys are my sons like King.
So let's talk a bit about what Sophon is and why you guys are here. Sophon's a blockchain. We raised $1 million.
We were supposed to have 200 of these t-shirts here for tonight's event. The first batch got stuck in customs 4 days ago. Here we are. Let's get set to do some Korean media.
Korean people have very high IQ when it comes to crypto.
Put some bins all on your head like Justin Terry.
What farming means to me is being 100% yourself and putting yourself out there and giving everything your all, you know?
That I can't go. Real.
GM from Seoul. This is day 4 in Korea. My first time here actually. It's been a beautiful experience and first impression. Night 1 we did a nice private dinner with about 25 local builders, creators, investors, etc. just to better understand what's going on and get a vibe for the place. It was amazing. In general, Korea has given us a lot. The community's always showed up. They've shown us a ton of love, and we're just here. I'm personally going to be here for the next 5 weeks, making sure that, you know, we get to know everyone we should. We understand where all this love for Sophon is coming from, and we give the market the attention that it deserves. We're pretty stoked to learn more about it. We've had the past 2 days like back-to-back meetings with different builders, research partners, family offices, venture funds, etc. who've just given us a bunch of good insight into how this market operates, and it's so different to what we have in the West. So it's been a nice learning experience, but I'm super stoked because it's something that we're good at. I feel we're going to be able to provide a lot of value for the Korean community and finally show them the love they deserve. So I'm excited for it. The agenda for this week is do a lot of media interviews, make sure that we put some context behind just the brand of Sophon. We got feedback that people love the brand, it looks amazing, they love the crypticness of it, but we need to add a little bit more context to what our long-term vision is so that when people see the logo, they really understand what we stand for. We're organizing a pretty big community event today. It was supposed to be like a 100, 150 person get-together. We ended up having close to 800 signups, so it's pretty oversubscribed. We were careful with selecting people so that it doesn't become too big of a crazy evening, but I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna have 3 hours of just casual conversations, talking a little bit about Sophon, what our vision is, and hoping to get people excited. And I'll have just water, still water. 감사합니다. We were supposed to have 200 of these t-shirts here for tonight's event. The first batch got stuck in customs 4 days ago when I arrived. It was coming from a different country. They haven't released it from customs. The event is in 3 hours. Yesterday evening as a Hail Mary, what we tried to organize is from the origin country to get a person to pack the merch into 2 suitcases. There's like 200-300 t-shirts, and just board the plane as a passenger. And for whatever reason, the flight was supposed to leave 9 a.m. this morning, and they would have been here at around this time. They got denied boarding. It's a bit of an unfortunate situation, and I'm trying to figure out what we do now because, you know, always when you organize an event, you kind of want to give people something. We were a bit late to move on organizing these, so, you know, you just got to own that fuck up. If it wasn't evident from the fact that we don't have the merch here yet, that we do things pretty last minute, we don't have a dedicated events team, so we're always kind of pulling 1,000 loose ends together at the same time. I noticed in the morning, me and Seb like to put presentations together like a couple hours before the presentation. I don't know why, probably because we both have ADHD and we procrastinate until the final moment. But I've been doing some graphic design all this morning because I need to pull together a quick presentation we're going to show to the 400 people at the event. And every time I end up doing graphic design work, it just makes me appreciate our designers so much more. Our main designer, Lucas, is out of office today. I only noticed that this morning. I'm like, okay, well, you know, he's put some good templates together for us. Let me try my luck. And was putting together this presentation here. This is usually what we start with. This is what Seb does, and then I'll try to make it something pretty. Usually Lucas makes it like 100 times prettier, but this is the best I can do now. And everything's in Korean, by the way, which is crazy if you think about it. Like 5 years ago, coming in a new country you've never been before, just being able to immediately translate stuff and it's correct. Thank you to ChatGPT. I have no idea what it says anymore, but at least this is a presentation that we've held quite a few times, so we should be Gucci. Good? To the back.
Anything like specific we should sort of touch on?
So how does it work? We're going to a studio.
We're going to a studio. There's gonna be film people there. After we film, it's gonna automatically translate. They're gonna translate everything to Korean, right? So the English will still be, but the subtitles will all be in Korean.
No. The simpler you can explain kind of Sophon's value prop, or try to simplify it, the better, probably.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about that a little bit, like yesterday when everyone's bringing up XRP, and even if they don't understand anything of the tech, it's always, they're gonna revolutionize the banking rails, right? And for us, in a way, it could be revolutionize the data rails, like at a very high level, if you want to build that analogy so that people understand. It should be as simple as that.
I said they were coming for us, but that ain't make me no difference. Said they got something for nuts, but that
Here we are. Let's get set to do some Korean media.
on me, I suppose. The envy, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose.
Sophon, since the beginning, it's always been about the consumer. It's been about you, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your friends. How are those people going to interact with the future of crypto? And we believe that that's going to happen with data, the data that you produce. We all produce data, right? It's a commodity today. It's a very valuable commodity too, because it's knowledge. Sophon is all about monetizing this with rewards, with loyalty, and payments for everyday users.
Does that mean that instead of, companies like Facebook or Google actually owning that data and monetizing that, does that mean, like the average Joe out there can benefit from this data as well?
100%. You got it. Big companies, big tech, they're farming you, right? They're farming your data. You are the product. What we're doing, using zero-knowledge proofs, a special technology called ZK-TLS, we're allowing you to regain control of your data, to package it in a way that reveals your digital identity, but in a private manner, your habits, what you like to do, etc., and then drive things to you that you like, rewards, loyalty, bonuses, and interacting with your favorite brands and companies.
What I really, appreciate about you, Seb, and the Sophon team is, you're not just coming to Korea once. You're actually spending a lot of time in Korea. This consistency of committing to this market is something that a lot of projects probably don't do. They would come on one-off. So I think I respect a lot about the long-term approach that Sophon has.
And we hadn't really done that much marketing in Korea before, so I realized that actually Korean people have very high IQ when it comes to crypto and researching things. And then when I think about the target customer for us in general, it's basically a Korean person. It's someone, Korean people are modern. They're very technologically advanced. They use payments for all sorts of things, digital payments, that sort of thing. They like to consume. It was just kind of a match made in heaven.
How would you define success for Sophon then?
Success for Sophon is if we'll have succeeded in creating a new paradigm. As I told you, we're the first ones to do all of this work with data and payments as a reward and loyalty system. If in a few years' time everybody else is doing it because it's made so much sense, and we're sort of the pioneers here, right? We've changed the way people own their data and verify their data using blockchain and crypto, then I think we will have been very successful.
Ay, and I'm right back in the A. Smooth, I ain't leave him no trace. Rest on me, fresh out the chase. You got it off the display. I got it from the wrong way. I got it.
Lucas is honestly a magician. Every time I come into an event venue where he's whipped up some visuals for us, it just feels so futuristic and surreal. I love it. This place is amazing, by the way. I wasn't expecting it to be so clean. Can't wait for it to be packed. We're gonna do a quick 10-minute talk with Seb. Not try to bore people on the agenda. It says we're gonna speak for an hour, but nobody's got time for that. The main goal is just going to be have good one-on-one conversation, to speak to groups instead of lecturing on top. It's an hour until the event, and there's already a pretty long line outside. Korea turns up. It's amazing to see. And if you're watching the food displays over there, that's attention to detail. That's the Sophon way. You got the mini Sophon flags, you got the presentation, everything. That's what matters. We don't have merch today, but we do have a backup plan for how we're going to keep people happy otherwise. Otherwise, I feel up until now really excited for this event. So see how it goes. What we're looking to do is hire local talent as well, because we really want to be here consistently and show up, monthly events.
Hello everyone, my name is Seb. Thanks for being here. Let's talk a little bit about Sophon, what we do, why we do it.
Just you interacting online, scrolling your phone, texting with friends, ordering food, ordering e-commerce. You generate thousands of dollars worth of data a year, but you don't see any of that. With our app, we lead with payments. It becomes a part of your daily life, but you also get the opportunity to leverage your data and capture a portion of that value that you generate online. And that for us is a true digital lifestyle experience, what Sophon is here for. It's crypto powered, but it makes your digital lifestyle and daily life better.
When we launched on the day, on Upbit, we did a learn and earn with over 150,000 people that participated. And the Upbit team told us that it was one of the most successful learn and earns that they had ever done. And actually, a fun fact, for the first 2 days that we were on Upbit, we did more volume than Bitcoin on Upbit.
There is no other player out there that is combining daily utility of payments with your full 360 digital life. And we use a technology called ZK-TLS that allows us to very seamlessly bring all of your online behavior and habits under one single account. And that enables fully data-driven personalization, rewards that no other players are able to match, and a certain sort of lifestyle product that just fits into how you already live your life and doesn't require you to change your habits.
Thank you very much, guys. Big round of applause and thanks for translating.